Here is the Thrunite TN12 Pro, featuring the very beloved and now overused and hyper-featured SFT-40. I have been playing with it for about a week now. Very strong clip. I've been playing with it for about a week now, and you in an age of mediocre high performers where so many lights are just boasting and boasting about high lumens, this one manages, unlike some, to separate itself and distinguish itself in some way. So here's what we got. We have the standard 18 to 650 offerings here. I've dropped this, don't worry, I dropped the battery. I've dropped this thing about 2 or 3 times onto boards and concrete. It has been already taken a beating in the short week that I've owned it. But basically, here's what you get. Case, yeah, box, lanyard, you know this crap. Same stuff every damn time. I don't know why I bother. But it's called Pro because it has this feature right here. Permanent turbo for the tail cap. Now, personally, I don't like that. But right now, let's just bask in what it's capable of. Starts out at 1900 lumens, which is incredible for a light of this size. Steps down to 477 after about 7 minutes and 50 seconds, I think. So you basically have about 8 minutes. I got 8 minutes before it stepped down. And then it is a sharp step down. High is 550 lumens. Because this is a tube light, it will absorb, it will get warm on the high mode as well. However, it will not threaten you, and it will stay at 2.5 hours at that rate, which is plenty good. I mean, it's really, really good. 220 on medium and 50 on low. Oh, a half lumen of Firefly. I still don't get that, but it'll go 37 days. So if you're trapped in a cave, remember to bring this with you. 46, wait a minute, yeah, 46 hours at 50 lumens, 9 hours medium, 2.5 high. So you're looking at 380 meters max, and then 36,000 CD. Not bad. IXP8. Basically, that's all you wanted to see. Let's play with the UI and then take this son of a gun out. So again, full-time turbo, and you get a great beam. By the way, that's the big selling point of this beam. Not only is it bright as all get out, but it has a nice, crisp, solid hot spot. I don't know if you can see here. It's super tight, and it allows it to stay a thrower and look even throwier than it really is. Now, if you want the lower modes, you have to unfortunately use this switch, which means you hold it down and it will cycle through the modes. And then it will come back on in the last used mode. You hit the rear for turbo, but then it takes it off, so that kind of sucks, but so I don't mind it. That'll work for me. I will use a light. I won't get rid of a light as long as it doesn't have something like next mode memory. Here we go. I'm not going to bother the people on the side of the house. They're having a party in their yard. Just for quick reference, this is on the second highest mode. Still very impressive without a step down. Very useful spill. There's a house. It has just now cooled down enough to be able to use it. If you do a lot of high run times with a few minutes on high, you're going to get it so hot you're not going to want to hold it. You're going to have to, even if you're holding it from the back, you're going to have to hold it from way back here, because it's going to get so hot you can't use it. So you do have to let it cool off. I wish people would take these things into account when they design their lights. I understand the thrill in the Chinese mind of big lumen claims, but it's an operational thing. This would still be just as badass a light if it were less bright, and you could light up a truck bed or something, or, you know, if you're a cop, get out, get your hands up. This would be no less intimidating. Just saying. Now that we're coming upon the park, take a look at the spot and how the scope, the clean scope, actually allows you to see a lot clearer between the trees. And I realize that because of the limitations of the camera, you're not going to be able to see as well as I can. But believe you me, the way the spot projects gives enough of a sharp contrast to make up for what would be argued by some is not enough throw. Believe you me, for most anybody, this is great throw, and only people who are looking for a dedicated thrower would pass this by. Everything is clearly illuminated, really nicely. My kiddo used to be so scared of that little voice there, the singing girl on the swing. She couldn't sleep for weeks because of me. Pretty creepy if you're 4, 6. The light has the added benefit of being an egg cooker. If you decide to use the heat that it emits to fry up something while you're camping, but it still manages to be very respectful with its step down at the 8-minute mark. So you get full power and very good range for 8 minutes. Really impressive. Cannot argue how dang useful this is. Upper 3s to mid 400s CD range. Don't let that fool you, my friends. One of the most effective throwers that I have ever had the pleasure of using. Don't let its size fool you. This thing will put out a very, very useful beam. So, do I recommend the TN12 Pro by Thrunite? Hell to the yes. What are you waiting for? Get out there and get you one of these. I cannot think of any reason why this won't be, well after it's canceled and been eliminated from production, a classic that most people end up trying to buy unsold stock or trying to buy slightly used ones in good condition. I have no doubt that this little power monger is going to leave its mark on the industry. Like I said, this is something else. I don't know what else to say. It just makes a mark. It has that WHOP, that, I don't know how else to describe it. When you go to light something up, like I think the pictures showed pretty well, it has that whopping, big, powerful, long circle quality that just lights up everything so well and makes you feel like you're protected. It makes you feel like you've got a true duty light, like you've got an amazing tool at your disposal with, I mean, just too much value, honestly. And for the price, I don't understand why you would delay or you would wait. This is honestly going to be one of the best buys. I'm already convinced, and I haven't even had it that long. Anywho, we're gonna sign off for today. Go get you one. Bye now.